Good morning again, my friends, and welcome Under the Oak. My name is Ian Corrigan, and for 25 years I have been a Druid of Arnriocht Féin, ADF, pursuing the work of modern paganism in the world today. I'd like to speak with you a little about what it's like to be a Celtic pagan and perhaps a working Druid in today's world. Of course, while I am privileged and lucky to live in the country outside of the hustle of the city, I do not live in a world of fairies or of spun gold. I have spent my life at jobs for wages and fit my spirituality into the space I have left. And that is the first commitment of any kind of spiritual work, to make space and time in your life for the task. For me, that has meant the creation of a shrine in my home, a place of art and beauty with images of the gods, pictures of my ancestors, and reminders of the spirits of the land, all grouped around the fire and well and symbol of the world tree. This is where I come when I am diligent to make my small offerings to the spirits of my house and my land, and meditate in peace. In Celtic style, I might say that there are three works that together make a Druid. The first of these is study of the lore. We cannot sit at the feet of the elder wise beneath the oaks, in fact, and hear these stories. We must get them from books, and from the writings and translations of the wise men of our own age. Do not neglect it, for it is that lore which connects our modern work with the past. The second leg of the work might be to immerse yourself in nature. Get out from your home, from your electronic world, and be among the trees upon the soil, whether in the park or the cemetery in town, whether on the edge of town or a neighbor's farm, whether working in the garden or sitting in a tree. Get out from the works of mortals and dwell for an hour at a time among the non-human world. That which you can learn in those places cannot be explained here. The third step in the work are the practices of magic and spirituality themselves. The work of meditation, of calming and training the mind and heart. The work of ritual, of creating sacred things and sacred space in the real world. The work of worship, of drawing near to the gods and spirits and exchanging gifts and blessings. Divination and the work of omens, spellcraft, and the healing and aid of the folk. These are the techniques that bring the power of inspiration to the lore and the experience of nature. For many modern Celtic pagans, these things are worked at home at that home shrine, but many also celebrate the 8 pagan holidays of the Wheel of the Year. The celebration of the turning of the seasons, of Samhain in the fall, to the Yuletide feast, to the deep blessing of Imbolg and the growth of spring, from the delight of Beltane to the blossoms of summer solstice, and the fair and gathering of Lunasa, leading to the harvest of fall equinox, before the wheel turns again to Samhain. In this ever-turning cycle of blessing, the pagan soul draws near to the divine spirits in the earth. The gods pass by in their seasons and give us their blessings. The ancestors and the spirits of the land are honored in due turn, and our lives are planted, grow strong, and are reaped full of bounty by the blessing of the gods and the work of our hands and hearts. My friends, 9 times we have come under the oak, and each time I have ended with a blessing. Let this be the 9th and greatest blessing, though I am sure that we will meet again.